Hi, this is Alex Anist. I am going to do a little video about something that some of you may not think is important, but I think is, and that is knowing where every note on the guitar is by octave. It's nice to be able to find the same note in the same octave if the fingering you're playing needs to change. It's nice to be able to find the same note in a different octave if you want to play the same melody somewhere else in a lower or higher octave on the guitar. So you have usually got 4 octaves of any note on the guitar, a low, a middle, a high, and a ludicrously high version of the same note. So like for E, you have low E, you have an octave up, you have the next octave, you have the next octave, right? So for the low E, there's only one. And that's the same for the low F, everything up to the low A. There's only one. So that's easy, no problem. For the next octave, you have 3 places because the way to find every note in the octave, and some of you may know this, but some of you may not, so I'm going to go over this. So the way to find every note, here's an E. If I want to find this octave of E, I can't find it on a higher string because to find it on a higher string, I would have to go down about 5 frets, and I'm already on the 2nd fret. So I'm going to run out of frets. So this is the highest string that I can find this E on. I can go to a lower string and then up 5 frets. And then I can go to a lower string and then up 5 frets. Lucy. It's okay, girl. Okay, so those are all my E's. My middle E's. My high E, I have on my open high E string. I can go down a string and up 5 frets. Now, if I'm on the B string, I can go down a string and up 4 frets on the G string because the G string and the B string are not tuned a 4th apart, they're tuned a 3rd apart. And then I can go down a string and up 5 frets, down a string, up 5 frets. So I have 5 versions of that high E. So I have 1 low E, 3 middle E's, and 5 high E's. And then my ludicrously high E on this guitar, there's only 2, but on your electric guitar, there's probably 3. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've probably got 11 E's on your guitar. And you really do want to know where every single one of them is. There's no reason not to. It's not that hard to find them. It will take you a month to memorize every one of them on the guitar if you do it a note at a time. If somebody's like, hey, that note should be a C, and you can't find a C on your guitar, I kind of think that's kind of silly. Like, you play the guitar, you should know where all the notes are. It's not that hard. And people think it's hard. That's because you're not putting the time in to do it. It really isn't that hard. Okay. Pick another note. As far away from E as we could get would be B flat, right? So I've got a B flat here. I like to start with the first position, like my lowest fret and highest string version of a note. So the lowest fret where I can play this B flat is the 1st fret of the A string. And I have another one here on the 6th fret of the low E string. That's my low B flat, my middle B flat. Got 4 versions of that one. My high B flat I can't really find in 1st position. So my high B flat starts here on the 6th fret of the high E string. I think I've got one more. It's my highest fret on this guitar. And then my ludicrously high B flat. I only have 1 ludicrously high B flat on this guitar. So that's my PSA. You should be able to find all these notes on your guitar. Now, you can use Octavision to find all the notes. I don't know who coined that term, but I heard it from Alex Johnson. So if he coined the term, then he gets credit for Octavision. But Octavision is knowing where your octaves are. The only issue that I have with Octavision is that I think you should be able to know your note not in relation to any other note. In other words, I just know that's a D flat. I know if I close my eyes and play a note, okay, that's an A flat. I just know that's an A flat or a G sharp, if you want to call it a G sharp. I don't have to say, I know this is a G sharp, therefore I know this is a G sharp, therefore I know this is a G sharp. That took too long. But I'm going to go over Octavision anyways because it's useful. I'm actually going to start on the low E, I think. You go up 2 strings and up 2 frets to find the same note an octave higher on the D string. You go up 2 strings and up 3 frets to find the same note an octave higher on the B string. You go down 3 strings and up 2 frets to find the same note an octave lower on the A string. You go up 2 strings and up 2 frets to find the same note an octave higher on the G string. You go up 2 strings and up 3 frets to find the same note an octave higher on the E string. And then you're not done because you haven't found every single F on the guitar. You found 1 F on each string, so then you go down 6 strings, but same fret, to find the same note an octave lower, and then you start the pattern again. Up 2, up 2, up 2, up 3, down 3, up 2, and we ran out of frets. So that's all of them. I didn't count. All right. This video is already too long, but know where all your notes are. All 21 of your notes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F flat, G flat. You should know where all those notes are. All right, thanks. Have a good day.